Title 42 is now over, and thousands of undocumented immigrants are flooding the border for a shot at getting into the U.S.
The processing centers are expected to be inundated for weeks, putting significant stress on resources in places like Riverside County. KCAL News reporter Cara Finstrom is live at one of those processing centers in Murrieta. Cara, good morning.
Good morning, and I did just speak with a Riverside County spokesperson who tells me they are bracing for the possibility of a surge at this processing center. He says there has been a recent steady increase in the number of asylum seekers brought here. What happens next, he says, depends partly on the legal and the political fights underway, but he did explain what they see here in Riverside County as the worst case scenario.
If we get overwhelmed, Customs and Border Protection will start releasing individuals onto the streets of Riverside County. That's something that we definitely don't want. When you have individuals released on the streets, they're left to fend for themselves as far as shelter, food, arranging their transportation, and through our county network.
Riverside is the only non-border county in the country where Border Patrol agents bring these migrants. Riverside leaders say they did not choose that designation. They were chosen, with federal facilities also operating in Indio and Blythe. Back in 2014, this Murrieta Center did see protests with community members blocking buses full of migrants from San Diego. We have spoken with community members who are both critical and supportive of having these migrants stay here temporarily. Reichardt says the county believes most, if not all, of those coming here are on their way to sponsor families, and they are doing their best to provide supportive services while they are here. So back here live, this is what's happening behind the scenes, but you can see here it's very quiet. You can't see anything out here except for some cars in the parking lot and some gates closing everything off. Reichardt tells us they will be watching and waiting to see what unfolds in coming days, but again, behind the scenes, very busily preparing and getting all those supportive services into place.
All right, Cara, thank you.